Thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus with another video review. And today, kind of wrapping up my 3 3/4 inch Hobbit reviews, today we'll be taking a look at the Goblin King and Thorin Oakenshield. Now, as I mentioned before, a lot with these 2-packs and stuff, they're individually available, but the only way to get the Goblin King is to buy this 2-pack. If you don't want the Goblin King, and honestly, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, look at the dude. But if you really only wanted Thorin, you can get him individually. In fact, I screwed up and didn't realize that I already had one, and I bought another one. So, there you have it. But as you can see, one thing that's kind of cool, like I mentioned previously in my other videos, he does come with the exact same accessories. You got a dagger here, you got a sword here. That's exactly what he has here, which you can't see because it's kind of dark over there. But we'll see it here in a little bit. But as you can see, much larger figure set here, so the price is going to be a little bit higher, and honestly, I don't even remember how much it was. I want to say maybe $30? And yeah, I just double-checked that this set is $30. So, again, for me, that is a wonderful price for these figures. As you can see, really nice kind of large-scale open window packaging here. A little bit different than what we got before. Flip around here on the side, you got Thorin, you got well, nothing on that side, but flip around here on the back. You have images of the figures. You can see he's got his crown and then a little staff sort of thing. Got a nice read up on the Hobbit movie itself, as well as a little brief kind of backstory to Thorin, as well as the Goblin King. So very, very cool. Like I said, huge. The bridge direct, I really like the way that this looks. I'm really kind of curious to see how articulated this gigantic Goblin King actually is. But that's the packaging. So this guy definitely is not a David Bowie. So let's get him open though. And if you get that reference, you're very cool. But let's get him open and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have Thorin Oakenshield and the Goblin King open up and out of their packaging. And again, this is a set that really does impress me. Now, I'm going to set the big guy off to the back. We're going to focus on Thorin first. Now, this is a character that I haven't seen the movie, obviously. It's not out yet. And I haven't read the book, but Thorin really seems to be one of the main characters in this new movie. He's kind of like the leader of the dwarves. He's a prince and really wants to basically reclaim his homeland. Now, in terms of the figure, again, very nice detail on here. Zooming in, you can see a nice likeness to the character itself, and then some absolute beautiful detail. You got what looks like chain armor here kind of on his actual upper body and such. I mean, very nice, absolutely beautiful looking belt here, all the way through. Now, one piece that does kind of suck is it's detachable. It just pegs in, but it doesn't peg in very well. And as you can see, the little clear rubber band thing was on there. I just left that on. Actually, I put it back on because it didn't stay on very good. And that just holds it on there. And it doesn't affect the look, I don't really think. But wonderful detail all the way throughout this figure, very similar to what we've got before. I will mention that the hard plastic is back as opposed to what we got with, I forgot the guy's name, the ugly ass orc with the warg, whatever. But very nice figure nonetheless. For his accessories, he does come with this, but I don't actually know what this is. Maybe it's just a kind of like a shield sort of thing. That's kind of my guess. Maybe it's just like an arm shield to protect him while he's battling. Now, he does have this really nice sword right here. It's a shorter kind of sword, but really cool sheath right here that you can see. Just really kind of just hold it. I mean, it doesn't go down or anything, hold the entire blade, but very cool looking. I really totally dig that. And then here on the back, this detaches. It just pegs right in, but you got a really nice longer sword. Almost looks elvish. There is some designs on here that kind of look elvish, if you ask me, and it's very elegant looking, which would suggest to me that it is kind of an elvish weapon, which I could be completely wrong, but I'm just noticing that he's got like gray hair going throughout there. That's really very cool. But very nice figure. Now, his articulation is a little bit more limited because, again, he's got longer hair here, so you're not really going to get much posability in terms of the neck. The arms here will move in and out. They rotate up, but because of the design here of well, his robes, I guess, as you rotate his arms up, they also end up rotating out because you can't go straight up and down because of this. They bend at the elbow, they rotate at the elbow. He's got wrist articulation. I would imagine waist articulation, although I can't get up in there. Now, he does have the, I'm trying to see if he looks like he's got a different kind of joint going on here at the hips. I really can't tell, but you're not going to get much hip articulation with them because it's all up under here. And like I said, this is a harder plastic. Bends at the knee, and he also rotates at the knee. So good level of articulation on this guy, and it's what we're pretty much, it's par for course. It's what we're kind of used to with all these Hobbit figures and such. The articulation on these 3 3/4 inch figures, while nice, it's limited because of the actual sculpt on a lot of the actual figures themselves. But there's Thorin. Now, zooming back, we're going to take a look at what honestly I think is the best piece, and he's a little tricky to get to stand. Come on, stand, dude. You know you want to stand there. Come on. Now, for me, this is the best piece of any Lord of the Rings figures from the 3 3/4 inch line that we've gotten. This dude is just massive and absolutely ugly. I'm so amazed with it. It almost, I mean, you got these weird, I mean, he's got like the normal color, and then it gets pinkish. I don't know how well this is coming across on the camera, and I'm gonna get him not holding this anymore. But you got it on his hands. You have it here on his knees and his thigh. It's almost like they're rubbing together because of how fat he is or something. I mean, he's got it on his feet. You got some blotches here. I mean, this is just absolutely hideously disgusting and gross. It's like he's got psoriasis all over his body, but it's so cool. Now, for his accessories, he does come with his crown, which he does have a little tiny hole right here and a little peg here that allows you to put it on there, and it stays on there nicely. And then he comes with this, what I would only describe as like a shaman staff, kind of. He's got like little heads here. He's got a big kind of animal skull here with horns and such. And I mean, it just kind of reminds me of like a shaman or a witch doctor's kind of staff, I suppose. And ooga baga booga baga. But this dude is so ugly. Zooming in, I mean, you can see some absolutely wonderful detail. You come around here, he's got some kind of hair here on the back end. I feel gross even touching things like this. That's how amazing this, I really think, is. It's just, it gives you this feeling of grotesqueness, and it's so cool. He's got floppy boobies right there, some warts and stuff all over his body. He's kind of dirty looking. Again, the psoriasis look here. This is a very hard plastic here. This isn't very flexible, although there is some flex in it, but just wicked cool and awesome looking. Now, for his articulation, it's actually fairly good. The head doesn't do anything because it's all part of this, but his upper torso here, right there, is on a bit of a ball joint, and his crown fell off. It is on a bit of a ball joint, so you can get some forward and back movement, some left and right movement, so very cool. The shoulders here are on these pin and sockets, so they rotate out fairly far, rotate all the way around, and again, they even carried on the psoriasis look kind of on the inside of the arm. It's so wicked nasty. Now, unfortunately, his elbows really aren't all that articulated. I mean, they will rotate. He bends, but only that far. That's really kind of unfortunate, but it's not too bad. His hands also rotate. Both arms do that. The legs, unlike all the other 3 3/4 inch figures, they just have a swivel forward and back, and you're not going to get a lot of forward and back. That's about it. That's the forward and back. And oh God, that's just so disgusting. That like I said, I'm genuinely grossed out by it, and I love this figure. I love it for that. The knees bend, but they're you know, a little limited as well. But they also do rotate ever so slightly. So the Goblin King is the showcase, if you ask me. This guy just is nasty and absolutely conveys just grossness with him, and I love it. Like I said, I really think that this is the showcase figure for this entire 3 3/4 inch line. And you got that, put that in there nicely so he can have his little staff thing. This is a wonderful set. I absolutely love this set. Well, Thorin doesn't like standing very well, so he's got a little bit of a problem with that. But this set is just so cool. At $30, I really think that the price is actually really good when you compare how big this is. This is a large size figure and it's very heavy. There's a lot that goes into him. This guy by himself, in my opinion, would be worth 30 bucks. I mean, when you're looking at, you know, recent trends of, like, say, Transformers, where Voyager figures are 20 to 25, this guy has a lot more bulk and mass to him than Transformers at the Voyager scale. So I would absolutely put this guy at a $25 to $30 price just by himself. Then you throw this in, and it's almost like you're getting them for free. It's my absolute favorite of the entire 3 3/4 inch line right now, and well worth picking up. I almost think that this guy, now with these 3 3/4 inch figures, they're not what I'm going to display in my collection. The 6-inch ones are going to be. And while this guy is smaller than what he would be in terms of a 6-inch scale, I think I'm still going to keep him out just to display with my 6-inch figures. That's how much I like this dude. Very cool set, highly recommended, guys, and well worth picking up. But that's about it, guys. Now, that pretty much wraps up my 3 3/4 inch look at the Hobbit figures. Next week is opening week for the Hobbit movie itself. So to celebrate that, all week long, I'll be bringing you the reviews of the 6-inch figures. So I hope you look forward to that, and I hope you enjoy those. I know some people don't necessarily like watching my non-Transformer reviews, but some of them actually do love them. So I want to thank all of you guys for sticking around and staying tuned. But yeah, that is about it. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. Keep in touch with me. Find out recent purchases as well as upcoming videos all at facebook.com/teambotimus and twitter.com/Optibotimus. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.